What do you need to do to cross the finish line this week?
At Jefferson Middle School, we have our whole school science fair, which is an opportunity for every single kid in the building to choose an area of interest and pursue some kind of experiment related to that interest. And with 700 kids, you can imagine we get a whole range of really incredible, really interesting projects. It's particularly cool to see the students who have an environmental interest to start out with, and then how they develop their projects and then take it through the experimentation, because there are just so many things that they can do and so many opportunities here in the community.
The substance does not show any chemical reaction when mixed.
My science project with dissolved oxygen, and I saw how a lot of fish can't live without dissolved oxygen because that's how they breathe. So, and with warmer waters, there's not as much dissolved oxygen, and since we have rising ocean temperatures, then that's why a lot of fish are dying.
When the water from acid rain that basically has a low pH, which is pretty acidic, it gets into marine habitats and the environment, and it can be very dangerous to the animals and plants in that environment. So it's important to find a way to raise pH.
Well, what's going on with the Earth is kind of science, and like greenhouse gases and pollution and all that bad stuff is related to science, because scientists can figure out how to help the Earth by understanding those things that are basically destroying it. We're growing up with a lot of technology, so with the technology available, we can use our scientific knowledge and use the technology, so that way we can help develop different ways to help the Earth.
So it's supposed to look like that.
Yeah, we find a question and mine. Once we have a question, we go think of research questions, and then we take about a week or so researching and finding answers to those questions, and that would we use that to help our hypothesis, or to give us a good answer. And then after we find hypothesis, then we do the test and we find results, and then we make a conclusion of what we learned.
For how plants grow?
Yes.
We do have a lot of students who come in already with just an innate interest in the environment and sustainability, in pollution of all kinds, air pollution, water pollution, litter. We've done lots of projects on litter, and having the science fair is a great opportunity for those students to kind of self-select their topic of interest and design a project that's important to them, and take it all the way through from, just an initial interest through background research to their experiment, until they've basically all the way to the science fair, where they get to then share what they've learned.
In the future, I guess, scientists, we can probably find new ways that are more environmentally friendly than just like better flushing toilets and whatever, that will make a larger difference, because we're growing up with technology, like I said, and so our careers can probably influence that a lot.
Well, I think that science is important because it solves problems for us, or answers like questions about the Earth and the universe.
Because, you wouldn't want to go into a world that you know nothing about. You don't just want to live on the basics. I guess you want to ask, science is major when you ask questions. Questions is pretty big. And I don't want to just ask questions and know nothing about what I'm asking about.
So what we hope for the future is to see Jefferson Middle School produce a whole bunch of students who are excited about science, excited about environmental topics, and can use what they've learned here in our program to benefit the world around them.